Hey folks, it's Rob, and this is Kerbal Space Program, and welcome back. We're doing our second episode playthrough here. I'm preparing for my third launch. This is designed to, one, test this liquid fuel engine, the T-45, for landing purposes. So I need to land the craft. That's why I have a very small liquid fuel tank here, and its purpose is to recover this fuel tank and engine. So I've mounted the radial parachutes as well. We're testing those. I have mounted 2 science kits for the mystery goo because I want to obtain science from them. And we have maintained our existing regular parachute and the communicatron. Here we have a solid fuel booster, and that is to be tested at speed and altitude. So, and then we have the new Rockomax booster down here. Now, I'm not actually testing this one on this mission, although I do have a contract to test it. I need to be testing it at rather high altitude, and we're not doing that right now. It's between 7,700 meters to 17,000 meters. So, actually, thinking about it, could be fun. We could boost it and then test it. Satisfy it all in one go. Right. Hopefully this won't fall over on the pad. Right, let's take it out for a spin. Right, so here we are on the pad, and we're not falling over and we're not collapsing under its own weight, but it is a bit teetery, so I'm going to turn on stabilization. And, how you doing, Jeb? Everything good? Alright. Okay. First item I'm going to collect is observe the mystery goo on the pad, because that's a thing. So we're going to keep that one. The other one is the one we're going to be using later. Okay? Like in flight. So, right, here we go. So, I've actually satisfied the landed options already? Just from, like, being here? Okay, whatever. Taking off anyway. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. Now, she'll be real slow taking off because she's quite heavy. In a way. Now again, we're not shooting for orbit. I just want to get to 33,000 meters in total. A suborbital flight will do just fine for testing our booster. I didn't put a separaton on. That's what I should have been doing. Oh well. Yeah, I thought I was going to need a lot more altitude. 77,000. So, yeah. I'll definitely need to break out a Kerbin atmosphere to be able to test that one properly. And it's not going to happen, because I need to actually have the engine firing during that altitude. It's not going to happen. Alright, wait for it to kick down to about 2. There we are. You can see all this thrust, and I'm still actually not doing quite as well as I did originally, but I do have quite a bit of loaded on here. Now we're going to observe mystery goo while in flight. There we go, we'll keep that. We're just going to let our capsule coast. Should take us, yep, there's our altitude record. That crew report's not worth anything. We're at 50,000 and still climbing. Kerbin's getting quite round below us. Are we going to break 60? Come on, 60. Yes. Give me a crew report. No? Okay. Well, I could fire up the engine. Which actually I need to fix, because it's otherwise going to be a problem. What? No, that was supposed to be... No, not... Right. Had a little misfire there, kids. We might just make 77,000 without burning up all our fuel. But we're definitely in space. Give me a crew report. Just keep her climbing. Keep her climbing. We can make 77,000. We can do this. Bit more, come on. Hang on, fuel tank, hang on. Throttle back a little more. No, that's it, we're out of fuel. But I think we're going to make it. Yes. Transmit that report. If I really thought I was going to make it up here, I would have taken care of one of these. Well, one of these is from the ground, isn't it? Review data. Yeah, from the launch pad. Reset the experiment. Excellent. Keep that. Okay. Right, let's turn the speed on a bit, because, I mean, it's going to be quite a bit before we're back down on the ground again. This was literally a straight up and down kind of mission. Okay, parachutes have deployed. We're kind of suffering from some re-entry effects. But the chutes are causing a lot of drag and it's slowing us down, which is good. We're going to be a bit more in a walk this time, Jeb. But you're still going to be near home. You'll be having dinner at home tonight, okay? Ground still coming up under us. There they are. They're deployed proper. Slowed us to 6.1 meters. We should be able to recover everything off that at that velocity. Good. Crew report. Yep. Got something to say. We'll transmit that back. Not quite enough electricity to get that entirely back. But not to worry. We'll be over the grasslands of Kerbin at some other point. I'm certain of it. Speeding up just a bit. Again, you don't want to be under acceleration when you approach the surface for very long. If you think you're going to make contact, you want to go back to regular speed, because that physics acceleration causes horrible damage. Will she just daintily set down? Yes, she will. There we go. Engine and everything, kids. Engine and everything. Oh, yeah. No, we won't be able to climb back in, so I'm just going to recover the whole vessel as is. So there we go. Mystery goo observation while in space near Kerbin. 10 science. Mystery goo observation from Kerbin's upper atmosphere. 7 science. Recovery of a vessel from suborbital flight. And we got back our command pod, our Mark 16 parachute, communicatron, fuel tank, liquid fuel engine, mystery goo containment units, and radial mount parachutes, and some monopropellant, and some liquid fuel was recovered even, and oxidizer. So, well, actually, no liquid fuel or oxidizer was recovered, but monopropellant was, and so that's got us back 5,346. More than half the actual expenditure on the project. And our 21.2 reputation for Jeb. So that's good. Head to the science base. Let's see. Things we need. What would I like to get into? Well, some science packages and battery packs would be good. It's 45 science for that, though. But honestly, I think that's what we're going to go with. Yeah. Here's our science archives. Various reports we've collected for Werner von Karman. Our contracts that we actually did complete. Escape the atmosphere. Done. Set altitude record, 33,000 meters. Done. Hey. So that's got us a nice fair wad of cash. We're doing good. And our reputation continues to climb. So, these are good things. Still have contracts to fulfill, though. Thing is, I can actually test some of these by just simply having the craft out on the pad and bringing them back. The exact same craft I just had, put it out there and bring it back in. There it is. It's out there. In fact, we'll get a mystery goo observation from here. There we go. And stow that. Thank you. And recover vessel. Cheap and cheesy, I know, but there we go. A little more science from that. Recovered all the parts. So, not really an expensive item. And, yeah, Jebediah comes back again. It's 20 more rep. Well, I guess it's smarter than that, then. We have to actually test the engine as well. Good, good, because that was a little cheesy. That was a little cheesy. You want me to test the radial decoupler? Well, I'll take it, but we're not doing that right now. Not like it's a bad thing. Okay, Gene. You've been doing a good job at flight control there, Gene. Okay, I guess we should be working on an orbital craft at this point. So, first off, strip all that off. Okay? This is our landing pod. Okay, so let's put an engine on that. This nice little thing here, it's more efficient for fuel usage and lighter weight, so there's that. And let's give her a couple landing legs so that she might actually be recovered on a safe landing, you know. And yeah, we're clipping, but you know, it's just imagine it's clever design. Okay, so and the rechargeable battery packs will mount on there as well. How do I want to mount those? Oh, I know. And turn, turn, turn. There we are. Just mount them right above the parachutes. There we go. Extra battery packs. That way we have extra power and we can operate the communicatron for more we have more options, basically. Let's see, that has a lower mass, lower drag. Crash tolerance is higher on that one. That one's more expensive. Okay. I'm not going to send the extra science kit right now. Right, so, okay, put on our decoupler. And then, let's see here. Yeah, we'll put a stretch tank on, and we'll put in... Which one would I rather? This one is lighter at higher thrust. I mean, I appreciate it doesn't have the same vector allowance. Yeah, we'll go with this other engine. And... then we'll do this. Which radial decoupler did they want me to test? TT38K. Okay, that's that one. Right. Well, I can do that. At a fairly high height and speed as well. And then they want me to test that decoupler again at an exceedingly high altitude. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I'm just gonna like get something flying. Actually, let's see here. I'll satisfy the contracts when I satisfy them. Okay, so let's see. Put you on there like that. No. No, 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 no. Put you on there like that. Right? And then, how high do they want me to test that decoupler? 17,300 to 18,900. At a fairly low speed. Well, we'll see. Right now I'm going to use these. And we're going to go 4. There we go. Run that down a bit. We need to, all 4 of them, I need to sit on these engines. Not an essential one. Erg. Crap. This is always a pain. This is what I need the stabilizers for. Okay. Do I have enough science left over? Nope. 12 science, and it needs 45 for that. Okay. Gonna have to do it without. Right, well, there's another way to handle that. More power. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay, now it'll sit on those. So these 4 fire, then I disconnect, then these 4 fire, then we disconnect, then the central one fires, that disconnects, that leaves the main liquid fuel engine, that disconnects, and that leaves us with the engine on here for landing stage, and then we have our parachutes. Okay, so I don't have any aerodynamic components unlocked, I don't think. Nope. That's all fine. It's about as much as I can do with it, really. Yeah. So this is the budget 4. Here's hoping. She should be fun. Hopefully she won't explode on the pad. That's my main hurdle. Hey, she's held together. Excellent. Okay. So, I strongly suspect she's going to want to fight me, so I'm going to put stabilization on from the get-go. And, yeah, let's take her up. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, you can see how it's splaying a bit, but it should be okay. a lot more sustained thrust. Yeah, we're beginning to move now. Blowing through the solid fuel. But we're also accelerating heavily. Jebediah's loving it, as always. Jebediah's always a cool dude. On board with the program. I should be banking over, so I will. Start swinging the craft over some while we're in transition here. She's not easy to control with just the pod. There we go. Don't want to tip it too hard because it might just start tumbling. I got no RCS really. I got just a few gyros on board. It's not the easiest thing to keep control of on a long stick like this, but there we go. The stars are coming out. Transition a bit more over. Looks like we're good for orbit. Plenty of speed. We'll lose that. Right, kick her on at fairly low speed. And just start transitioning this into an actual orbit. Another mystery goo observation from space? Yes, we'll keep that. Right, practically shut down the engine. There we go. Ride her up a bit. There we go. Ah, man, didn't mean to detach. Shit. Guess I'll use this engine. That was a misfire, kids. We just ejected most of our fuel. Oh, I was going to do an orbit, too. Shit. Might be able to swing it. If I really just push. Got plenty of height. I just need to transition that into velocity. How's my fuel holding up? Okay, the new engine's got a fair bit of fuel burn time. We like that. Alright, kill the engine. Gonna ride it a bit higher. Okay, engine on. Nothing like seat your pants flying, huh? But. Oh, we're out of fuel. Crap. That's a shame. We were doing so well. No crew report worth mentioning, but what we can do is an EVA. There you go, Jeb, your first spacewalk. We can recover something from this. Beam that back. Yeah, with no fuel, it's nothing to do but actually to ride it back down. Might as well tip her the right way. There we go. Nope, nothing worth knowing. Okay. That's a shame for Budget 4. It was my own error, too. If I hadn't fired that Sepratron, we definitely would have made orbit with plenty of fuel to spare, and I would have had a powered landing. But instead, I used my powered fuel, didn't make orbit. We're coming back down after a very high suborbital. Ooh, she's... It's a good thing we don't have to worry about burning up just yet. Alright, turn off our stabilization, let the parachutes take control. Looks like we're going to be hitting water, which means the landing gear is kind of pointless. Oh, we'll see. Shame about that launch error, though. Nothing to do but to do it again. Yeah, we're coming down over the water. There's not much point in deploying the landing gear, but I will anyway. Gear down, please. Thank you. Well, got a report from the Highlands. Right, there we go. Science is science. And we are significantly slowed. I mean, it's 4.9 meters a second. We'll just touch down. It's going to be a nice soft landing. Fuel tank's empty. Everything's basically fine. I mean, it's kind of weird how you can see through the ocean like that, but bring those gears in. And crew report. Yep, we'll take that. Want to pop out? Right. An EVA report. Get back in, store that. Come out again. Let go. Nope. Wait a minute. What I need to do is rotate the ship. There we are. Okay. Make sure she's going to be accessible if I get out. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. How'd you go? Okay, let go. And let's take a sample. Excellent. And report. Excellent. Alright, grab on. And board. Now let's recover that vessel. So I need all that science, damn it. All of it. Yep. Crew report from the Highlands. Crew report while flying over the Highlands. Surface sample from the Highlands. EVA report from the Highlands. Mystery crew observation in space near Kerbin. ×2. Recovery of a vessel from a suborbital flight. Again. And so that's 27 more science earned on this mission. We recovered quite a few parts. Worth 3,866. And of course we got Jebediah here for 19.1 reputation. So, Jeb's doing great. Well, so much for that, and Budget 3. Sadly, she, due to my own operational pilot error, it must have been Jeb, yeah. Jeb ejected the fuel tank because there was some kind of warning light. It was for the safety of the mission. And, he aborted without going into orbit, so, yeah. But, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.